Welcome back with our second topic. It is Christmas time and it's the new year, of course. So during this holidays and vacations, most of the people would prefer to spend their vacation and holidays in this feast in Egypt. So many tourists from around the world flocks to Egypt in order to spend their vacation here. So I would like to shed more light on this, and we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Mr. Hazem, Hasan, tourism expert. Good morning, sir. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hasan. Of course, at the beginning, Happy New Year to you and to your family.
Happy New Year.
Thank you so much. Well, Mr. Hasan, now many tourists would prefer to come and spend their vacation here in Egypt. So give us an idea about the program that the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities have set for this season.
Actually, the Ministry of Tourism is working very hard, actually, and not only the ministry, but also all the ministries that are related to the touristic activity. When we see now that we started in the airport, Sphinx Airport, to receive charter flights and also international flights coming from every country. I can talk about England, about Italy, about many countries. They can come and visit Egypt with a bigger possibility or bigger capacity to receive flights and charter flights to Egypt.
Yeah.
Of course, when we see the new discoveries that were made, the new excavations at the level of the antiquities, we see that this is a main attraction. Everybody is waiting really for the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum.
Yes.
And of course, there are a lot of there's a big work that is actually made on the Plateau of Giza.
Yes.
So that the renovations, the constructions of the new bridge. Already the government moved the club from there, from Ramaya Square.
Yes.
And we see that this is to make from the area a special area about the capacity of the tourists visiting. When we see the new museums, of course, and they start to have an excellent reputation. The promotions on the media, the mass media, and on Facebook, Twitter, and so on.
Yes.
There is a huge program to promote Egypt as a main and favorite destination for this winter season.
Yes.
And we should not forget that there is another point for Egypt. The weather now in Europe is very cold.
Yes,
so,
and Egypt have a sunny weather, of course.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. So, Mr. Hasan, what are the kind of tourism that is preferred nowadays in this winter season, and it's the New Year season?
Of course,
and
we
also,
cannot.
The second part of the question: what are the nationalities that prefer to visit Egypt in this special time?
Yes, about the nationalities, I'll answer the second half of the question.
Yes,
the nationalities, actually, there are English, British, Italians, Americans, French, Belgians,
Germans,
so, Europeans in general. Yes, Europeans
Germans
in
also,
general.
yeah, yes.
Italians, they disappeared, unfortunately, from the tourism map of Egypt in the past years. But now we can see them coming in bigger numbers. So one of the nationalities that disappeared and started to come back, and this is a very positive point. So this is very interesting. Spanish also, Latin America, that appeared as a with its nationalities from several years now. They still come, and they come in big numbers. Actually, winter season is very interesting for tourists coming from all over the world.
Yes.
And the second half of the question, sorry, the first half of the question was concerning?
The first half of the question is the kind of tourism that tourists prefer in winter, and especially in the Christmas season or the New Year's season. Also, let me remind you, sir, of that Egypt have revived the path of the Holy Family.
Exactly.
Yes.
For the path of the Holy Family, of course, we know that actually the situation is not really favorable for this trip. However, it's very important.
The part of Egypt, I mean.
Yes, of course. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, but actually, as the propaganda, the media are speaking now about the troubles in Gaza, so this did not give us really the figures that we were expecting about this kind of tourism, unfortunately. But we hope that it will be solved soon, this problem. And I believe once it's solved, I believe that it will be a huge wave of visitors, of pilgrims who will come to Egypt.
It's considered a religious tourism. So what are the other kinds of tourism?
Of course, the cultural tourism, when we see the Nile cruises in Luxor and Aswan that are still operating now. However, the media, the news about from the media, but they're still working well, and the Nile cruises are still making the trips between Luxor and Aswan. Of course, hotels in Luxor and Aswan are very they have a very good season. Of course, I have to mention that we expected more than the percentages that we have today. But we hope that we will reach the top, because we reached the peak with 10% maximum, more than last year, in last November. But we do not see this in the coming months. I'm talking about January and February. But what we believe in Easter season, Easter vacation, we will go further in this level, and we'll get a better possibility to get better and a bigger number of tourists. Second kind of tourism, of course, it's the beach tourism. Beach tourism is very good, actually, and we started to make bigger promotions in Hurghada, Marsalam. And of course, we all know that in Marsalam there is an international airport to receive charters from different countries of the world to spend a sunny vacation on the Red Sea. So we see this kind of tourism is very important. Actually, sports tourism, it's very important when we organize competitions and championships. And actually, we are waiting for a new event from the Emirates that will start in a few days. So this will give a push to sports tourism in Egypt. Of course, conference tourism is very important, and we can see this is due to, number one, the safety in Egypt. Security in Egypt is great, is perfect. Second thing is that Egypt is located in an area very in the middle of the whole world. So it is a preferred area or a preferred country to make international conferences. So we see also the potential of building new hotels. You see, there is a famous one. It's about to be inaugurated on the Nile Corniche in Maadi. It will be open soon, and a lot of investors started to come and build new hotels to make the capacity of receiving tourists in Egypt.
Yes, that's a very important point, Mr. Hasan. The capacity of the rooms or the hotels that could take the huge number of tourists who comes to Egypt. Do we have? Is Egypt able to afford this large number of hotels? As Egypt is expecting millions and millions to come to Egypt. So give us an idea about the importance of providing the number of rooms to take this capacity of tourists.
Actually, from maybe 2 years ago, we were thinking about the number of rooms, either
Yes.
in hotels or in Nile cruises or whatever. We
Yes,
know that's
we
something
need
that we will
millions
need.
of rooms, of course, because
Exactly.
yes, yes,
Exactly. So we need more investments in construction, the construction of hotels, especially in Cairo, in Alexandria, in Luxor, in Aswan. And also there is a huge effort that is made, for example, in St. Catherine these days. There is a big number of hotels that
yes,
are located in Wadi Raha. They are all under construction.
yes,
And so there are some efforts, but we need more. We need to
yes,
invest more in building hotels all over the touristic cities of Egypt, because the more we have a number of rooms, the more we can receive tourists, and especially with with the excellent reputation that Egypt owns now on the tourism market. I believe that we will need even maybe to double the number of rooms,
yes,
and I
of
believe in
course.
the coming months, coming years, we will fill them without any difficulty.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Also, thank you for your valuable information, Mr. Hazem Hasan, tourism expert. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, The Breakfast Show. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.